Okay, so hi guys and welcome to our channel Company Insider. So today we are having Tathagata Banerjee with us, and Tathagata recently cracked the interview for TCS Digital. So first of all, congratulations for that, Tathagata.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, like which college are you from and which branch you took?
Yeah, so I am basically from Kolkata.
Okay,
I studied in University of Engineering and Management, Kolkata, and I did my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering.
okay, nice.
So yeah, yeah.
So like when did you apply for this TCS Digital?
Yeah, so actually, I applied for the CodeVita contest,
Okay, okay, okay.
in which was conducted in the month of August last year, 2020.
Right.
So I cracked CodeVita and I got a pre-placement interview call.
Okay,
So when I got a pre-placement interview call, I cracked the interview, and at that time I got a TCS Ninja offer. And
okay,
as I yeah, I got a TCS Ninja offer, and I accepted the offer. And this year, in the month of February, a webinar was conducted for those who had the TCS Ninja offers. A webinar
okay,
was conducted for them, and it was told that we can upgrade our offer to TCS Digital through a coding test. The name of the coding test is Digital Capability Assessment,
okay.
which was conducted on the in the month of March. And I sat for the test. I cleared the test, and after a few days, they gave me the updated offer letter
Okay,
that I
nice,
am.
nice. So first of all, you gave the test for TCS Ninja and you cleared the test, and then the TCS people called you and
No,
said
it
like you
was
can upgrade.
the CodeVita was not limited to TCS Ninja. It is for all
Okay,
TCS Ninja or digital.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
So through a single interview, they decide that whether to give offer to someone or not, or whether to give a TCS Ninja offer or TCS Digital offer. So
okay.
at
It
that
depends
time, I
upon the
was given
person
a
to
TCS
person.
Ninja offer.
Right, right, right.
Yes, yes. It depends on the
Uh,
interview panel.
okay, okay, yeah, yeah, correct, correct. So can you give us a little bit information about this code beta exam and like how were the questions, how were the interview round?
Yeah. So CodeVita is a global coding contest conducted by TCS every year. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know this year there has been notification released yet or not for
Mm-hmm.
CodeVita, but CodeVita is conducted for not only for final year students. It is conducted for first year to final year students. All of them
Okay,
can
so everyone
participate,
can give this
but
exam.
but yeah, but job offers are limited to only final year students. Uh,
Okay,
like in rare cases, they offer internships to second or third year
okay, okay,
students.
okay.
In rare cases, but job offers are only given to final year students only. So
So,
in the year 2020, CodeVita season 9 was conducted.
okay,
I sat for it, and in CodeVita, I would say I am not trying to scare or something, but the level of questions are difficult in CodeVita, and
okay, okay,
I practiced coding questions from various platforms, but actually, not according to me actually, according to various statistical analysis of on various websites also,
yeah,
the CodeVita season 9 was the toughest CodeVita among all the CodeVita contests.
okay.
Maybe because there was a lockdown that year, and
Right, right, right.
lockdown that year, and there was a pandemic, and there were lots of participants, like around
Correct, correct, correct.
4 to 5 lakh students registered for CodeVita last year.
Okay,
Yeah, so the level of questions were tough. I will say tough, and like there were 6 questions given,
okay,
and the and it is like if you can crack on one question also, but perfectly, but it should
okay, okay.
execute all the public and private test cases,
Right,
then
right.
then you will be given a certain, then you will be qualified for the next round actually. And
Okay.
that doesn't mean that if you are qualified for the next round you will get an interview call. Like if you are qualified for the next round you will be given a all India rank, and like TCS will decide up to which rank they will call for an interview.
Yeah,
So
got
that
it.
lies on TCS.
Okay, so
That
total
lies
questions
on
were six,
TCS.
and you are saying like even if I do one, but completely, अगर मैं उसको पूरी तरह से सारे टेस्ट केसेस पास करता हूँ, पब्लिक प्लस प्राइवेट, so I can go to the next round.
Yes, but the questions the level of difficulty was really high, I would say.
Okay,
Like
okay,
it's
got
not
it.
like TCS NQT or not like cognizant coding questions. The level of
Yeah.
questions were high. Yeah.
So for that questions, from where did you practice? Like आपने कैसे practice करी थी उन questions के लिए? और आप आपसे कितने questions solve हुए थे out of six?
Actually, मेरा actually I solved 1.5 questions actually.
Okay.
One question I solved fully, and one question I solved partially. I solved. Now in my set actually there were there were problems in one or two questions,
Oh,
because
okay. The
actually
problem was in question
when you
only.
are giving CodeVita contest. Yes, problem was in question. I am saying this because when you are giving the CodeVita contest, uh, at the side left side there will be a section known as graphs. Okay, and if you click on that graph, you will be able to see all the six questions, and how many people in India could solve that question. Okay,
Okay,
and
okay.
I actually saw that. Yeah, I actually saw the two questions which I weren't able to solve. Like nobody in India was able to solve it. Okay, means
Okay,
I was,
okay.
means it was not a very tough question, I would say, which I was not able to solve. Like
Mm-hmm.
a thought came in my mind that there might be some problem in the test cases,
Hmm.
because
Right,
like
right, right. If
my logic was
no
correct.
one is able to solve. Yeah.
Yeah, my logic was correct. So
Okay, okay.
I a lot of time got wasted there, and actually I was able to solve like 1.5 questions. So after that after 15 days, around 15 days of the contest,
Okay.
i got a I got a rank from them, that I am qualified for the next round. I was not sure that I will be called for the interview or not, but I got
Right,
a
right.
rank. It was a decent rank. Now, after around 5,000, my rank was around 5,000, all India rank.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And
good.
then,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, and then around the top 10,000 students who are in
Hmm.
final year, they were given an interview call. Actually.
Okay, 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 got it. And this test was of how much duration?
The test was of 6 hours, six questions,
Okay,
six
six
hours.
hours. So continuously, right? It's continuously 6 hours you have to solve it.
Yes, yes. And one thing I should say that the test was not proctored actually. Like CodeVita is
Okay,
not a proctored examination.
okay.
It's not a proctored examination like webcam proctored, or the your machine is
Yeah, yeah.
proctored or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if someone thinks that, well, like it's not webcam proctored or not system proctored, I can copy the code from my friend or something like that. Like TCS has very strong plagiarism checkers. They just catch
Okay.
you by the structure of your code. Okay,
Right, right, right.
so like around 2 to 3 lakh students sat for CodeVita, and around like 15,000 qualified for the next round.
Okay. Oh my God.
15,000
Mm-hmm.
qualified for the next round. Like I saw a post in LinkedIn also from their CTO, that around like 70% got disqualified for plagiarism checks. Like a
Okay.
lot of them copied actually, and so I would suggest that plagiarism checkers are in TCS are very strong, especially in CodeVita. So
Right, right,
nobody
right.
should try to take any unfair means. Okay, because a lot of them suffered taking unfair means in
Correct,
CodeVita.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
And like
So
from where did you prepare for this test? Which sites, which type of questions did you practice? What level of questions did you practice? And from where you learned DSA and all those things?
yeah, I actually practiced DSA from the basic websites. Like everybody knows the name, like Geeks for Geeks
Yeah.
and Hacker Ranks. I practiced from those websites, and
Okay.
I think those websites are enough actually. And
Okay.
as we go on practicing, our level of thinking increases for each and
Increases, right.
every logic actually. And obviously websites like Hacker Art and CodeChef is also there.
Yeah.
like we should start from basic, and as we go far, we will
We should
encounter
increase the
with the
level.
deep
Yeah.
thinking problems, and logic based problems. We will encounter with algorithm based problems, like greedy algorithms or dynamic programming
Correct.
problems, slowly. So as we practice, means our coding level will go higher.
So one more thing I want to ask, like uh, किसी को पूरा डीएसए आना जरूरी है या फिर if he knows about some particular topics तो उससे भी you can pass the test or you have to know the complete DSA because it's very difficult to like every master every topic in DSA, right?
Yes. See, actually, DSA is a
Yeah, yeah,
vast domain, right? Vast domain. So, inside DSA, each and every topic comes. Like, if you can say greedy algorithms, you can say dynamic programming, you can say tree graphs, everything. So,
right.
I think to crack CodeVita, each and every topic of DSA, I don't think it's needed, because
Hmm.
like, if you have six questions, all the six questions will not come from graphs, right? Or all the
Correct.
six questions will not come from trees or dynamic programming. Okay, so you can omit some topics, but there is a risk also in interviews. Like, if you are
Okay.
a computer science and engineering student, in subjects of interest, mandatorily you have to give DSA, right?
Right, right.
Now, in interview, you don't know how is the interview panel. They can ask you from anywhere. They can
Hmm.
ask you from dynamic programming also. They can ask you from greedy also. They can ask you from anywhere. So to pass the test, actually, I don't think each and every topic needs to be covered.
Right.
But I would suggest maximum should be covered. But to crack the interview, if you are omitting one or two topics, then you have to omit at your own risk actually,
Hmm. 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 Well
because you
said.
don't know what the interviewer might ask practically.
Correct, correct, correct. So after you finish this test, you got a call for interview, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. For the interview of TCS Ninja or TCS Digital? For the interview of TCS Ninja first, right?
No, it's not like interview of TCS Ninja or interview of TCS Digital.
Okay.
It's
On
a
the basis of
basic
interview,
fitness
they will
test
decide.
interview. And yes, on the basis of interview, they will decide whether to give offer or not, whether to give a Ninja offer or whether to give a digital offer.
Okay, got it. So can you tell us a little bit about the interview, like what questions they asked, what were they looking for?
Yeah, so my interview was conducted on 14th of September,
Okay,
and on 14th of September, and actually, first I was told to introduce myself.
right.
So I just gave a brief introduction about myself, about my academic projects and everything. So then they asked about my subjects of interest. I told
Okay,
them data structure, DBMS, and they started asking me from DBMS, like acid
okay,
properties, and first they asked acid properties, then they asked a bit in detail about each of those properties, like
okay,
consistency, durability, examples of those properties. They asked about the definition of transactions. Then they
okay,
started asking me from OOPS concept of Java,
okay.
like
Object oriented.
features of OOPS. Yes, features of OOPS, and explain each and every feature with examples. Like, what is your favorite programming language?
Okay,
I told Java, my favorite programming language. Then they asked me, why do you prefer C over Java? So I told them that
Hmm.
actually C is a procedural oriented language and Java is a
Hmm.
object oriented programming language, and many benefits are there actually.
Right.
So these were certain points which I mentioned. Uh,
And any DSA related
then they
question?
asked me DSA related question. They asked me about a bit about like linked list. They asked
Link list. Okay.
about linked list. They asked like how to insert an element in the middle of a linked list, how to delete an element. So basic questions
Okay,
actually.
got it.
And sorry. And after that, they asked me like. I don't know that like the interviewer who was taking my interview, like his domain was like, I thought his domain was like electrical engineering. So
Okay.
he started asking me, yeah. So he started asking me from the first year basic electrical and electronics subject which we had actually.
Okay,
Means
got it.
I was not prepared with that subject obviously after three
Yeah, right.
years. So they asked me about basic questions about Kirchhoff's law and
Okay.
like
First year electronics.
yeah, yeah. Kirchhoff's law and Ohm's law. They asked me about the second law of Newton.
Okay.
Yeah. So these questions they asked, I was not able to answer all of them perfectly, but I answered partially actually. That much I remember. I
Okay.
told them also that I don't remember right now.
Hmm.
Everything I don't remember, but I can try. I told them.
Right, right.
Yeah. So
I think
like
it's better to be honest.
one should be honest. One should be
Yeah.
honest in interview. Like we can't bluff the interviewer actually. That
Right,
I
right, right.
know these, I don't remember right now. Yeah. So after DBMS, I was asked from Java about the access specifiers in Java,
Okay.
like the work of each and every access specifier, where it is accessible, where it is not accessible. And then about inheritance, I was asked, I was given a real life problem in inheritance. And
Okay.
I was asked that what kind of inheritance is this? Multiple inheritance, multi level inheritance, and all. So yeah, it went. Then I was asked about polymorphism.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Then I was from DBMS. I was asked about normalization, normalization, and and again from Java, I was asked from multi-threading in Java.
Right.
Okay, and after this, they asked me about my projects actually. First, I skipped it. Then they asked me about it. So, I had my projects in Android. So they asked
Okay.
me that what are the apps I made, if I have any apps in Google Play Store or not, and
Okay.
yeah, I have any apps in Google Play Store or not, or like if what kind of problems I faced in while making the projects. So I
While
think
developing.
if some yeah, so I think if someone has internships or projects in their CV, then I think like it increases your chances of selection
Right, right, right.
because in interview, because the interviewer will ask from there only, maybe maximum questions they will ask from that part. And if you
Correct.
have made your own project, then you know everything about the project, right? That what kind of
Hmm.
problems you faced, what kind of libraries you used, what kind of APIs you used. So
Correct.
it increases your chances of selection. So like the interview went on for around 40 minutes,
Okay.
and yeah, 40 minutes at around. So after
And
that
yeah, some HR questions will also be there, like general
no,
HR
actually,
questions.
to my surprise, there were no HR questions. The HR,
Okay.
like the MR, and the HR3 were sitting for my interview. But the
Okay.
HR also asked me technical questions only. There were
Okay.
nothing HR related questions. And but at last they said that our support team will inform you about your selection
Mm-hmm.
shortly. They told this, and then the interview was over. So I was a bit scared that whether I will be selected or not, because no HR questions were asked to me, like, do you have any problem on reallocation or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah.
Nothing like that was asked to me. But to my fortune, like I got a news that I got a mail that I have been shortlisted for the TCS Ninja offer,
Okay.
and yeah, so I will be
Yeah.
getting my offer letter shortly.
Okay.
That's it.
And like, can you tell me like where from we can prepare the theoretical part of like data structures? The theoretical part from where we can prepare for that.
For data structures, like there is a popular book also which I followed, which I actually bought. That is Data Structures Using C by Rima Thereja.
Yeah.
That is a book, and and also like for that you can go through Geeks for Geeks for
Right.
data structure, and also like various YouTube channels are also there. Various popular YouTube channels are there, yeah, like Abdul Bari. There is a YouTube
Hmm.
channel
Right.
for
Right.
data structures. So those are popular YouTube channels. You can prepare from there. And I would like to say for DBMS, there is a popular YouTube channel. I actually prepared from there only. That is
Okay.
Knowledge Gate. It's a very
Hmm.
popular YouTube channel
Yeah. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
DBMS. I prepared to practice SQL questions. I practiced it from W3 schools.
Okay.
SQL queries basically,
Right.
and also like some videos of Edureka I also saw to practice the SQL questions. And apart from that, like for Java, I would say there is one and only website, that is Java T Point. You will
Hmm.
get everything related to Java there.
Yeah.
So that website is a complete package for Java at least. So that's it.
Right. Right. And then like now you get the offer for TCS Ninja, and after some time, like after how many days they call you for TCS Digital?
Yeah, I got a offer letter of TCS Ninja on October 2020. I
Okay.
accepted the offer, like the training, and from the month of January this year, the training
Okay.
also started. Then the training is known as TCS. That is not a pre-learning program of TCS, like TCS Explore. It
Okay.
also
Okay.
started. So for me, so TCS Explore only conducted a webinar in the month of February this year, and they told that the Ninja candidates who are there, they can upgrade their offer to TCS Digital through a test which will be conducted in the month of March. That is
Okay.
Digital Capability Assessment, and then I sat for the test in the month of March. I cracked it, and in the month of April, I got a selection mail that I have been upgraded to TCS Digital, and after 1 week, I got the updated offer letter.
Okay. So only one test was there. No, no any more interviews.
No, no, only one test.
Okay. So just last thing, like, can you tell us a bit about that test from which you like go from TCS Ninja to TCS Digital?
Yeah, so the it was a coding test. There were two coding questions,
Okay. Only
like
two.
only two coding questions.
Okay.
You can opt for any language you want, like the basic languages which are there, like C, Java,
Right.
Python. Those options were available in the API,
Right.
and I solved both the questions, and I would say the level of questions in that test were not tough. They were
Okay.
average level questions. Like the level of questions in CodeVita were far more tough than that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Got it.
So I cracked the two coding questions. I solved the two questions, and like after approx 20 days, I got the result from them.
Okay. So in that, like, we have to do both the questions to get selected.
I don't know what's their cutoff criteria.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually don't know, but I just solved both the
Right.
questions.
Right. Right. So currently you are now
In
working in TCS
CodeVita,
Digital, right?
in CodeVita, actually, it was mentioned that if you solve one question and fully, then you will
Okay.
get a rank. But in this test, it was not mentioned like that.
Yeah, 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 got it. So currently you are working in TCS Digital, right?
No, I am just waiting for my joining letter, and
Okay, okay. So they are still yet to give you joining letter.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, Tatagat, thank you for sharing your
When there's no hope hiding, no chance